Saw this post a week or so ago, and then I saw it again like last night, and I was like, I gotta copy this because this is the craziest thing in the world, for real. It said, black people are literally afraid to watch a Netflix show about the justice system. It's a horror film to us. Let that sink in. Watching When They See Us is a horror film to us. Not really. I wouldn't say horror film, because horror films are fiction and it gives us the nice jump scare and it goes, oh man, that scared me out of my, it's a wake up call. It's a slap in the face. It's a Neo moment coming out of the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's a reality check that, as far as black people are concerned, we have always been forced to, that happened, dwell on it, move on. Slavery. They'd whip somebody, they'd lynch somebody, they'd kill somebody. A few people who are designated family members, mostly, figure that out. When you figure that out, get back to work. We sit around on social media and we see stuff that we know are injustice. Some of us are at our jobs. We go, man, we talk to other people that we identify with, who could identify with these situations, and we get back to work. There are those who protest. Some of them protest before work or after work. But getting back to the system is the thing. Those episodes shows you that there's a whole nother system. And the reality check is, it's never stopped. It's never changed. It's still here. You can equate the same way when the movie Selma came out, there was so much going on that seemed like it was still those days. It's hard not to see it. There's a 10-year-old kid somewhere, I think Utah or something like that, I might be wrong, black kid, white parent, gun pulled to his head. They said he looked Hispanic or Polynesian. That's why they did it. The system. Those cops, that white mother, by the way, will do whatever she can, and something may happen on her behalf. Flip side, white kid beats up a black teacher. He's in a coma. He was in a coma. Judge Nobel released the kid until his court date. System. It's the reality of the system that frustrates people, and sometimes we're all in that mode where we just want to I can't remember the dude's name in the Matrix, the first Matrix, the one guy who switched up on the team, and it was like, hey, when all of this shit's done and you get Neo, bring me back. I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to live that life. I don't even want to remember what it was like to be in the real world. That's us. We do a lot of, you know what I'm saying, getting this, going here, living the life, escaping the reality, and we're fine with that. When we see shows, we take it upon ourselves as black people to go, it's the blackness in me that makes me want to see that. Then you see that and you become frustrated. You become depressed. You become agitated. You become aggravated. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that weird feeling because you know what injustice looks like. We know what injustice feels like. And when you see it, and when you see all the small tangibles that go into it, when you see all the small intricacies that go into it, you're like, dude, they really go at us. This is how, it is really that serious. They really put thought into getting us. It's a depressing, heartbreaking thing. There's, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say horror film. It's just a emotional roller coaster that, yeah, in the end, everything was vindicated. Every justice happened. You know, justice prevailed, if you want to call it that. But the stuff that went on behind the scenes to make that happen is mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Whether we're talking about just the fact that certain pieces fell into place against them. Parents couldn't be there because, again, what we do, we shift over for a minute, but we got to get back to business. You know what I'm saying? The burden that one man's father had, that's real stuff, man. It's real. You know, the mom, Wise's mom, that situation was real. The stuff that he went through, you know what I'm saying? The way he got caught up, crazy. You know what I'm saying? The way that they actually were like, hey, these pieces don't fit. Do you want to just move on? And old girl was still like, nah, we gonna make it fit. We're gonna use this dude to make it fit. It's not so much of a horror film as much as it is just a history lesson, a wake-up call, a reawakening, nah, it's not all good. It has never been all good. Will it be okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say horror film. You know what I'm saying? Horror films are fiction. Horror films usually have underlining of something deeper about it. This is just reality. You know what I'm saying? This is a reality many people have dealt with. This is a reality many people dealing with. This is a reality some of us have been fortunate enough to, for whatever reason, probably come close to getting caught up like that, and something happened and it just didn't happen, and you barely missed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call that a horror film. I'm gonna call that just something that is hard to sit down and digest in pieces, the way that those episodes were broken down. That miniseries had broken everything down, and it was just the bits and pieces of it. And when you go back and you watch it a second time, it's downright disturbing. I don't even, like, some people probably haven't even tried to watch it a second time. Saw it that one time, was like, man, and kept it moving. I've seen the Central Park documentary. I think the Spanish guy was on the Combat Jack show. Rest in peace, Combat Jack. And the documentary that came out maybe a week later or something like that. Saw it on Netflix. I remember I even posted one of the better documentaries of that week for my thing. Then when you see this show and it really goes, and those episodes give you the first two episodes really give you the justice system. Dude, it's not pretty. The way they just were out here looking for randoms. Like, hey, we saw them. Where'd you get the scar from? He couldn't even address that. You know what I'm saying? The parents not being allowed, like the parents so lost and feeling helpless. Dude, again, not a horror film, just a real hard reality check that the system is purely designed the way it is to get you. They want you, they will get you. It's hard to, the show was great. Everything about it was great. The actors, oh my God, the young dudes, yo. My man who played Wise for that whole last episode, my man deserves to be nominated for Tonys, Emmys, Oscars, whatever you can give him for that. He needs to be nominated. My man was, yo, that episode, the levels that he went through, my God. And for a man to really have gone through, a team to really have gone through that, survived that, that's a strong brother. That's real. It's your man, Black Seeds. Observation Room. Y'all feeling me? Y'all understand where I'm coming from? Let's build.